So, here we are. I'm going to show a technique today. First, let me say this. Has this ever happened to you? You're going to try and pass somebody's guard. So you're trying to pass somebody's guard. You come in, headquarters. You've done everything right. Here, knee slice, and you're coming through. And your opponent frames, shrimps, and recovers guard again. It's very common. In fact, I think pretty much day one you are going to be taught how to shrimp. It's one of the very first things you're going to be taught in a BJJ class. And so you should, because shrimping is very, very important. But the mechanics of shrimping, once you understand them, are very easy to combat. And the first and foremost, that your number one tool for combating the shrimp is not the hips. Okay, if you go on your back for me, please. So, yes, the mechanics of the shrimp are focused on the hips, on frame, turn, and escaping the hips. That is it. But you will notice that every time your opponent shrimps, you shrimp the other way towards so that you're facing the camera. If you watch every time Marcus shrimps, his face, his head is facing the same way as his hips. And combating this structure here is going to be very difficult. It's connected to the strongest muscles in the body. You're always going to struggle to control this part of the body with your hands, your legs. So instead you target something that is much easier, much easier to manipulate. Okay, if you come back again. And that's this structure right here. This is where you're going to want to focus all of your attention, is right here. Because here, I have an opportunity to control this part of the body. If you don't believe me, watch this. Okay? Try and shrimp. That's about as much as he's going to do it. He's going to hurt his neck otherwise. Okay? I change this slightly. So instead of grabbing here, I'm grabbing here. So now when I knee slice, I can manipulate my opponent's spine, his face, his ability to turn in. All I'm doing is grabbing nice and high on the gi and turning my wrist into my opponent's chin, into his jawline. I'll show you on the other side. So I'm here. Headquarters position. We're going to do something on headquarters eventually, I promise. Nice and low. I'm making sure he can't pummel this leg back in or this leg back in. So I've cleared the feet. I've come here on the sleeve. I'm ready to start that twisting motion. Without the cross face, my opponent has an opportunity to frame and shrimp. Okay? However, the cross face is the great equalizer. Even though I'm smaller, weaker, if I can come in here, grip the gi, and turn, and pull. Now when I knee slice, try and turn in. If you do the cross face, it's going to be a lot harder. Now it's not impossible. This isn't a silver bullet. It's not going to take you everywhere. But understanding the mechanics of the cross face is going to change your passing. It really will. Now I'm going to go through a number of them here, and I think they're all applicable in various circumstances. So I've shown you just actually. Thank you very much for watching. I hope as things return to normal, we're going to have an opportunity to do more of these. I'm really excited to bring in various people that train with me people like Marcus, many of my other students who have important things to share. One teacher can't show you everything. It's just not that way. I think we're learning in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now that teacher worship is a very dangerous thing. And you need to get many different looks, and you need to respect that there are many people in this world who can teach you things. There are many things Marcus can teach you that I can't, regardless of what the color on the person's belt is. So be good to each other, and we'll see you soon.